talking right now? You alright?
Man, the bank is after us, bro. They're after our money. Your money and my money.
What do you mean?
The bank is coming after your money.
I don't know about yours. My money good. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
You want me to show you?
okay, all right, cool. Show me then. Show me.
Let me show you what the bank is doing to your money, man. You're tripping, Trey.
Okay.
Come on in.
Viewers' discretion is advised. STE, it's certain earn.
All right, so Trey, the banks exist to make money. They're not non-for-profits. They're not 501c's, bro. They exist to make money. And so when you give the bank your money, they're making money off your money and not even giving you anything, no kickbacks, man. Let me show you how. First of all, what's your interest currently on your savings account right now? Not even checking, savings account. What are you getting in interest per year?
Well, I got like,
Anywhere between what, 0, 1% max?
for me, I got like, I just opened the one with Ali, so I got like what, 2.5?
2.5.
But then I don't.
2.5% or 0.25?
No,
Or 0.2?
No, like literally 2.5.
All right, 25% interest.
So that's Ali with Ali.
Ali Bank.
Learned about that on the video.
Is it a high yield savings account or you can put any amount of money in there? Is it a high yield savings? You have to have a high yield savings where it requires a certain amount of deposit, or is it just like I can put $1 in there and get 2.5%?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't read up on it.
It's okay, it's okay. Most banks, if they'll give you over 1%, not all, most banks are gonna require a high balance of $100,000 cash, $500,000 cash, $250,000, a ton of cash in that account to make that happen. So on best bet, you're looking between 0 to 1% interest on your balance every single month in your account. What's the problem with that, Trey?
I mean 0.1%, 0.1% ain't really a whole lot.
Where's inflation currently at right now?
It's low as hell.
That's to be conservative. I want to see between 8 and 9%. Inflation's at 8% right now. So the buying power of your dollar goes down by 8%. If you're getting 0 to 1% interest, what's happening here? It's losing value. Now you may say, well, the bank is not responsible for inflation, but here's the key is this: the bank takes your deposit. Say you give the bank, I don't know, 10 grand.
Okay.
They take your deposit. They want to outpace inflation. Where's your money go?
They put it in like,
They make money different ways. You ever had a credit card before? So the bank says, I got 10 grand from Trey. I'm gonna give Chris a credit card with a limit of $10,000 on that credit card. Now we can go into detail about fractional banking systems and how they can loan up to 10 times this out. Let's just keep the math simple here. You get a bank 10 grand, they loan me 10 grand, right? Through a credit card. Now what's the average credit card interest rate right now in America? Around 15.5% interest. So they give me $10,000. I go out there, I'm an average consumer. I go out there, holiday season, man, Amazon Prime season, man. We're going Black Friday shopping, buying TVs. I go max my credit card out. I max it out, right? I max this bad boy out, max out. Now I pay interest on $10,000.
so that's
This is profit for who? The bank. And whose money was used to loan me 10 grand? Your money. Bank's robbing you. And the bank's giving you what? Is the bank giving you any kickback on this? Are you getting maybe 5%, 8%, 10%? No, the bank's giving you between 0 and 1%.
Take a closer look. Hold up, wait a minute. That don't add up.
Simple concepts here, right? Okay, that's not the only way. What about a home loan? I'm at Navy Fed, right? And I want to buy a house. Chris wants to buy a house, right? Okay, cool. I go buy a house. Right now, rates are freaking so high, it's crazy, right? So the bank says, hey, Chris, we'll give you a mortgage. We'll pay for your house for you. We own the house, but you're paying a mortgage on it. We're gonna charge you 7% interest on that mortgage. So I have a $500,000 home that I'm financing through the bank. They're charging me 7 points on that $500,000. Where's that money come from for the bank to buy that home for me? They're leveraging what they have in their accounts, the deposits, savings, checking accounts, money markets. To be able to go out there and say, hey, we can purchase this home for $500,000. The bank owns the house on paper, right? They own the house, and I'm paying the mortgage for it. And the bank's making 7% interest. How much of that kickback is going back to you, Trey? None of it, man. None of it. We're not done yet. Not done yet. So the bank also says, hey, we've got cash on deposits. Maybe you have cash just sitting here. We're not gonna have our cash just sit here and not do anything for us. Now we can loan it out up to 10 times through a fractional banking system, but we're gonna grow our money somewhere else. So you ever heard of a concept called BOLI, Trey? Yes, bank-owned life insurance. Let's go ahead and yeah, so BOLI stands for Bank bank-owned life insurance. B-O-L-I, BOLI, bank-owned life insurance. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan Chase. We got Citigroup. We got U.S. Bank. We got Truist. Some of the biggest banks out there have billions and billions of cash in life insurance. Now, why is the bank putting money in life insurance? Because the bank knows life insurance has some pretty cool benefits. I won't go into too much detail in this video, but the money in an insurance policy, they can grow tied to the S&P 500, usually at a cap, but anywhere between, I say, 0 and 9% to keep it simple and conservative here. The money grows tax-free.
This looks familiar.
Yes, sir. Grows tax-free here. So you have safety, you have growth, it grows tax-free, and it's liquid. So I can access the cash at the bank when I want to. So on my books, I've got some liquid cash there. The bank is doing all this with your deposit of 10 grand, and what are they giving you back? This is why the bank is robbing you. So if I'm you, I'm thinking, man, how can I stop being robbed by the bank? First of all, man, find out how money works. Obviously, the bank is not a bad thing. We have a relationship. The bank allows me to put money into it. I get liquidity. I get access to my money. I have safety. I'm backed up by the FDIC up to $250,000 in deposits. I value the bank for that relationship. But other than that, I'm not putting all my money in the bank. I'm gonna leverage the bank to work for me, but not maximize my savings and maximize my money market. I'm gonna put money in places like the bank puts money in. If the bank has money in life insurance, I'm putting money in life insurance. Why not? If the bank is offering me a credit card for a limit of 20K, and let's just say I'm savvy with that, I got an Amex card, American Express card, that offers me points, right? Points in the Amex portal. I'm gonna spend that 10 grand this month on that account and pay that 10 grand off and not pay any interest. And get 4x points on $10,000. Get 40,000 points for traveling, cruises. My wife and I in the last quarter, the last 3 months have accumulated 300,000 points, Amex points. In the last quarter, that's equivalent to going on a cruise, a 4-day cruise, and flying back and forth to LAX, from JFK to LAX. All because we spent money on a credit card, paid the credit card off every single month. The bank didn't get any interest from us. We're working the bank. So there's so many ways, guys, to leverage the banks, to leverage Amex, Wells Fargo, Chase, Citigroup, all these companies to maximize profits for yourself, but you gotta be savvy when you're doing it.
You mean to tell me they've been finessing me the whole time?
For hundreds of years, man, hundreds of years.
26, but damn.
But your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents were probably finessed by the banks. It's up to us to say, man, how do we stop that? How do we stop that generational curse of not knowing how money works? How do we stop it? By knowledge and wisdom and applying it.
Excuse me, I need my money back. Give me my money back, bruh. This Navy Federal?
Buddy, you signed the contract.
Yeah, Slim, y'all playing with me, bruh. What y'all been doing with my bread, man?
That's my problem. I'm sorry. We can help you.
Hey, bro, I need my money back ASAP, bro. Why y'all ain't telling me y'all been taking my bread and using it for your own personal gain, Slim? Like, I ain't
Just trying to help, man. Just trying to help.
Real,
Crazy.
Sorry, we can't help you.
Crazy.
We can help you. We can help you. We can help you. We can help you.